So far, we've looked at the cab in terms of the driver experience. Now let's look at the sleeper cab. The sleeper area includes one or more bunks, plus room for amenities, including a refrigerator and TV/DVD. Generous cabinets are available with securely closing doors. Lighting and temperature control panels are located in the sleeper as well as on the dash. And a sleeper curtain, plus available wraparound windshield curtain, assure privacy and a good night's sleep. There are two different configurations for the lower bunk. A one-piece cover for the luggage compartments with a one-piece mattress, or a two-piece luggage compartment cover and a folding table with a four-piece mattress. The one-piece lower bunk luggage compartment cover is hinged for easy access to the entire luggage compartment from inside the cab. To gain access, release the latch mechanism and lift by the edge of the bunk platform. Gas springs aid in opening and closing the platform in some models. The two-piece luggage compartment covers have an access door under each of the table seating areas, allowing access to each side of the luggage compartment. The available table provides comfortable seating for two people, and the table can easily be folded away if the bottom bunk is being used for overnight accommodation. To lower the table, place the seat cushions to the sides and pull the handle underneath the tabletop to release the latches. Lower the table to its resting position and then place the seat cushions across the platform to create a mattress. To raise the table, place the seat cushions to the sides. Raise the table to its upper position and line up the latch pegs with the holes in the back wall. Push the table firmly into the holes. Make sure the latches are properly secured by pulling out on the table. When the table is in place, put the cushions in place to form a seat and backrest. The upper bunk can be a fixed or hinged design. The hinged bunk can be raised up out of the way. The VN780 has latches on both sides of the wall that hold the bunk in position. When the bunk is raised and latched, make sure that the latches on both sides close and hold the bunk securely. To release the latches, pull the latch strap in the middle of the bunk underside. Anytime a person is in the upper bunk, the safety harness must be used by the occupant. Mounted under the bunk in the luggage compartment is the Xantrex Freedom HF1800 inverter charger. The unit provides 1800 watts of continuous output power as well as a temperature-controlled 40-amp three-stage charger to ensure that the batteries are charged safely and efficiently. The display panel is mounted on the sleeper wall, making it easy to switch it off and on. When the truck is supplied with external shore power, at a truck stop for example, the inverter charger takes the incoming power and recharges the batteries back to full capacity. While the batteries are charging, the system seamlessly transmits shore power to any AC loads plugged into the 120-volt AC outlets in the truck. The unit only operates as a charger when it is connected to shore power. If shore power is not connected, the inverter charger will draw 12 volts DC power from the truck's batteries, inverting it to provide power to the 120-volt AC outlets in the sleeper. The control panel for the inverter charger is located on the driver's side wall of the sleeper compartment. This equipment contains components which tend to produce arcs or sparks. Do not put any flammable liquids or materials in the luggage compartment with the Xantrex inverter charger. While the inverter charger is using the 12-volt DC power from the truck's batteries to power the 120-volt AC outlets, it's important to turn off unnecessary devices to preserve battery power and reduce fuel consumption when driving. The sleeper compartment has a control panel mounted on the driver's side wall to control the various functions in the sleeper. There are two versions of the sleeper control panel, high and basic. Both sleeper control panels have controls for optional parking heater, clock alarm and timer, the low voltage disconnect or LVD, panic switch, and the auxiliary HVAC system. The high version of the sleeper control module also has controls for the in-dash radio, including power on and off, a mode switch, forward and reverse scan, search and next station set, and volume control. A battery protection override control is also included on the high sleeper control panel. The sleeper environment controls are separate from the driving environment controls, allowing you to independently set both environments to your liking. An additional auxiliary HVAC fan speed switch located on the right side of the steering column controls the 4-speed fan in the sleeper. The overhead sleeper light switch is located on the left side of the steering column. The panic button, located on the sleeper control panel, activates the electric horn for 5 seconds to warn off potential intruders and attract attention. The panic button must be enabled for 2.5 seconds for the horn to sound. This delay avoids an unattended activation of the horn. The horn will sound for several seconds and then shut off automatically. The optional parking heater can be controlled by the sleeper control panel. This lightweight cab parking heater is compact and quiet, providing engine-off heat on demand and producing comfortable sleeper heat for up to 20 hours on 1 gallon of diesel fuel. It's mounted behind the bulkhead on the driver's side in the sleeper storage compartment. There are 2 operating modes for the parking heater, auto and cycle. Auto mode allows the driver to set scheduled start and stop times for the heater. Cycle mode allows the driver to set the heater to cycle on and off to avoid running the batteries down with continual running. Refer to your operator's manual for additional instructions on how to operate the sleeper control panel. The optional Dometic battery-powered air conditioning system provides cooling when the truck engine is off. The Dometic battery-powered air conditioning system has been designed to provide trouble-free performance under severe environmental conditions and will keep you comfortable without running your truck's engine with a minimum of regular maintenance. Your battery-powered HVAC from Dometic is a patented split system consisting of 2 separate modules. The outside condensing unit is mounted on the back of the cab or sleeper. The inside unit includes the compressor, evaporator, and blower. It's mounted under the bunk. The system uses a digital control panel. Operation is intuitive and easy, with plus and minus indicators to adjust the set point. An inverter converts 12-volt DC power from the batteries to 120-volt AC power to run the air conditioner. Your system includes 7 to 8 absorbed glass mat or AGM batteries, which provide sufficient power to run your air conditioning system for 10 hours or more without running your truck's engine. There are 4 batteries on the rail under the driver's side door. The additional batteries, along with the inverter, are mounted in a box between the rails or on the frame rail. The system also includes a high-capacity alternator mounted on the truck's engine. This alternator is designed to bring the batteries back to full charge within 6 hours of continuous running of the truck. Your system may also have an optional shore power connection, which allows you to run the air conditioner from a remote 120-volt AC power source. In this section, we'll give you a guided tour of your control panel keypad. The large LED readout indicates current inside temperature, current set point, temperature selection, programmed values, and fault error messages. The mode key enables you to cycle through the different modes. The mode sequence is off, cool, heat, and auto. The heat mode is disabled in the Volvo factory installation. The cool mode indicator lights when cool mode is manually selected or when the compressor is on during auto mode. The auto indicator lights when the system is in automatic changeover mode. This function is disabled on your system since it does not have electric heat installed. Finally, the off indicator lights when the system is de-energized by pressing the mode key. The data display remains on. Set point adjustments, temperature displays, and manual fan controls remain active when the system is in the off mode. The plus and minus keys are used to raise or lower the set point. The fan key selects manual fan control or the auto mode. In the off mode, pressing this key will start the fan in manual mode. To adjust the brightness of the control panel, press the mode and plus keys simultaneously. Subsequent presses will adjust the LED to high, medium, and low brightness. You can select Fahrenheit or Celsius temperature readouts using special codes. See your operator's manual for instructions. In this section, we'll take you through the process of entering the cool mode, adjusting the set point, and setting the fan speed. Before you cycle your air conditioning system on, make sure your truck engine is off and the key is in the off or accessory position. The system will not engage if your truck engine is running or the key is in the on position. Before activating your air conditioning system, you must turn on the inverter. The green light on the inverter control panel will come on immediately. There's a 15-second delay before power is sent to the air conditioning control panel. Note that if you have a shore power hookup and combination inverter charger unit, there is also a red light on the inverter control panel, which comes on whenever shore power is connected and passing through the inverter charger. Your display panel will show the current inside temperature. To enter the cool mode, press the mode key until the cool LED lights. Note that the internal temperature must be above the set point by approximately 3 degrees before the compressor is engaged and cooling begins. At this point, a dot will be illuminated in the upper left corner of the display, indicating the compressor is on. When the ambient temperature equals the set point, the compressor is de-energized and the dot will disappear. When the compressor cycles off, a 2-minute compressor delay is initiated. When the compressor is called to run again, it will be delayed for the remaining time left in the 2-minute delay. To adjust the set point, press either the plus or minus key once, and the set point will be displayed. Press either key again to change the set point. While in set point mode, a dot will appear in the top middle of the display. After 3 seconds of no key presses, the new set point is applied. The dot disappears in the display, and the current inside temperature is shown. The default position for the fan speed is auto mode. When the fan button is pressed, the fan will go to manual operation at speed 1, low speed. Press the fan key again to move the fan speed up 1 speed at a time until speed 3 is reached, high speed, and then it will move down 1 speed at a time until speed 1 is reached. Your control panel contains built-in safeguards designed to protect the air conditioning system from damaging conditions. If an operational failure occurs, your control panel will flash a fault code message. Fault or error code messages are canceled by pressing the mode key. If this happens, contact your service technician. If your battery voltage levels are too low to run the air conditioning system, the inverter will automatically switch off to ensure you retain sufficient battery power to crank your engine. If this happens, the green light on the inverter control panel will change from green to orange. Low battery voltage may also trigger a fault code indicating high AC on your Dometic control panel display. You should start the truck's engine and recharge the batteries, or switch to shore power if available. The refrigerator freezer is another feature that provides you with at-home comfort. It's equipped with heavy-duty shelves that provide space for gallon jugs, door storage for 2-liter bottles, and more. The separate freezer section is large enough to hold several standard frozen dinners or snacks in addition to the ice tray. The refrigerator has a low amperage draw with compressor protection. There's no need to worry about the door opening during travel. A safety pin keeps the door secured. Another at-home convenience you may not want to be without while on the road is a TV. To make it easy for you to add a TV to the sleeper cab, Volvo offers an optional TV prep kit. The prep kit includes a TV antenna and 12-volt wiring, which makes it easy to connect your TV without additional modifications.